Yo, what is up, YouTube land? We're back. Eternal Darkness. Second sit down. Hope you guys are doing good. We just turned off the lights for maximum comfy. Yeah, this is definitely dark room enhanced game. Let me shift into maximum comfy drive. Alright, and we're with, if you remember correctly, Karim, who is the beta male to end all beta male simps.
The first simp in history.
Yeah, here we go. The first simp in history.
1565 AD.
Yeah, what was it? 615?
565 AD.
Oh, 565. Okay.
This chapter is actually pretty brutal.
I kind of remember it being tough.
It's just because of how little you have. This chapter is brutal.
Like, is he like just a weak character?
He actually gets some decent weapons. It's that mostly because we're doing Chaturga, and all the zombies are really hard. But you don't have sanity, like, you don't get recovery until, like, halfway through this.
I mean, come on. 3 friggin' hits after you knock everything off. Come on.
Yeah, it would not be like this at all. And because we don't have sanity, restore, recovery magic, I have to kill everything.
This game is peak comfy, and you know what? I'm gonna say it. This game should be illegal to speedrun. You should not be allowed to speedrun it. I don't want to see any glitches. I don't want to see anyone skip anything. Just play it. There's certain games where you just have to, like, enjoy it, you know? That's why Spider-Man 2 just came out yesterday, and I, like, really want to play it. But I'm going to take my sweet time, because I'm not one of those people that's like, I waited for this game for 2 years, beat it in a week.
Spencer loves Cape Slap.
Yep. Actually, I literally just like Spider-Man. Well, no. I like Spider-Man and Batman. If they came out with a Batman game, I would definitely play it.
Spencer,
that's not Gotham Knights.
Spencer has seen infinitely more superhero movies than I have, because I've seen 0.
Weird. I've seen a lot of them.
Oh, wait, no, I've seen Batman, Arkham Knight, or, what's the Bane one?
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
The Masked Man?
Yeah.
The Mosquito Man?
I saw it with you.
Dude, and little did we know how epic that first scene was.
Dude, I thought that first scene was so weird, too, and I'm so glad it became a gigantic meme.
Literally, when was that, 2011? It's been 12 years, and although it's not an everyday occurrence, you can still Bane post. I mean, how often does a meme last for 12 years? Look at other memes that are like that old, like Long Cat. When are people like, hey, Long Cat is long? It's not a thing. But Bane posting, you still find it. I really wanted to be CIA guy for Halloween one of these years, but like I was never able to, because Ash was always like, "You gotta do this.
You gotta be this stupid Disney thing."
Actually, this year I'm Ted Lasso.
Whoa! Wait, who's Ted Lasso?
What? He's the. Are you just gonna let yourself get caught?
No, I have projectiles.
He's that from that soccer show, Jason Sudeikis, the guy with the mustache and the visor. You like probably saw it somewhere.
Probably.
Anyway, he's an American football coach. That like he's like a college coach for some like no-name college, but like he's like a really good coach. And there's an owner of a British soccer team that purposefully wants to lose because she just got the...
So there's another toll word here, but I noticed that like you don't get much extra damage, and then your attacks become way slower, so I'm not going to pick this up. You know what? No, I'm actually going to pick it up, because there's a cool cutscene that happens. A man lies dead, anointed in blood from the ravages of the Tolwar sword. The wounds, deep and numerous, seep fresh blood, precise yet powerful, the result of a man's actions by the monsters. Yeah. Alright, so, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I don't use this sword that much. Oh no!
Anyway, just to finish that Ted Lasso thing just really quick, he's hired to be the soccer coach, even though he doesn't know a single thing about soccer, because the owner of the club wants to lose on purpose because she wants to, like, sell the club or wants to, like, spite her husband or something like that. And it turns out that he's, like, a really cool guy and whatever. He still knows nothing about soccer, but he, like, people learn lessons. And it's comfy. And it does really teach a lot of good lessons. Anyway, I'm done. But that's what I'm being for Halloween. And I can already grow a mustache, so we're all good.
The other brutal thing about Churga's zombies is that they can regrow limbs, which none of the other ones can.
Yeah, Churga really seems like the toughest.
It's the hardest playthrough by far.
Salton.
We have to fight a horror, but luckily, since we're doing Churga, we're doing this recessive horror, and Zelotov horrors are the easiest by far.
Dude, you can easily, like, it is... Trevor, it probably won't happen to Trev, but, like, I cannot even begin to explain how easy it is to lose in this game sometimes. Like, this game gets really hard.
It gets hard, yeah. I think this is one of the hardest chapters in the game.
This is one of those games where you can save literally any second you want, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good at least. I'm currently finishing off the Resident Evil 4 DLC Separate Ways. And, ooh, Recover Spell! And, what was I gonna say? I'm doing Professional, where there's no autosaves, and it's, like, so weird. It's so weird to play a game in 2023 that doesn't have autosaves, you know?
What game?
Oh, Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways. When you play on Professional, there's no autosave.
That's cool.
And to get S+, you have to do 10 or less saves.
Is that like one per chapter? Whoops.
No, for Separate Ways, there's 7 chapters, but a couple of the chapters are really long. So it's not so bad. Land on him. Boom! Get wrecked, kid.
I don't think I need magic at all. Yeah. So at the beginning of the game, magic is not really something you have to worry about, like, that much, because 3-point spells use such little mana. But once we get the 5-point and especially 7-point spells, things start costing a lot.
Alright, Karim, you pay... Wait, is it okay to say pay... You know what? Pay swine. Go get...
Pay pig?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I don't know if that's, like, derogatory or whatever.
I don't think so.
Alright, Karim, you 565 AD pay pig, go get her precious jewel.
Yeah, she's like, go fetch this treasure I'm having dreams about.
So she'll say your name in chat.
Pretty much.
Kareem565, thank you so much for the $10,000 donation. No, it would more be like, oh, Kareem565 with the $10,000 donation. Cool. Whereas the people I watch are like, oh my god, thank you so much for the $5! Maybe I should just become a Twitch streamer.
Alright, since I have Sanity Restore spells, I don't have to finish off everything in existence. And Sanity Restore takes very little MP.
Get it.
This sword is awesome. It's one of the best swords in the game.
A large Ramdao broadsword protrudes from a solid pestle made of stone. It awaited its next owner. Should he do it? Oh... Not normal enemies! Oh, one thing I don't think Trevor said is when you call a spell, you can't move until the spell's completely called, or else it doesn't happen. I forget if the magic still goes, like if it still costs you magic.
It still costs you magic.
Okay,
yeah.
So you can't just like be next to a bunch of enemies and heal yourself because it is not going to work out. I think the cutoff is as soon as they say the last word. Yeah.
Yeah, once they say the last rune, you can start moving.
But it can be a pretty tough thing for like 7-point, 5 and 7-point spells. You really got to make sure you are leaving some space. What? 2 hits.
I think they should die. I should just do torso slashes. I really want to keep my sanity at max because there's a couple bone diggers, and when bone diggers spawn, they like take like half your sanity. And the thing I was saying about last time, when you have like almost no sanity and they grab you, you instantly die.
I don't know if that'll count. Nope. Holy crap!
Zombies have varying heights, and I think their HP pool is determined on their height, which is kind of an interesting novelty. I don't know.
Do you get magic back by just walking around?
Yeah, even if you just stand still, but especially if you walk or run around, you get more.
Alright.
But since we're doing 3-point spells, we barely have to, like...
So you can't really ever get yourself to a point where you can, like...
Alright, so we're getting the Deturga rune. The other 2 zombies, or at least one of them, is a bone digger, so I'm gonna get the rune first.
You can't really, soft lock yourself by being like, oh, I literally can't win, kind of thing. So that's nice. Cover, blue, or green.
So Deturga, even against Deturga zombies, is way better than Zelotov. Zelotov is already a weak enhancement, and against the recessive one, it is bad. No. Oh.
It takes so much!
Yeah. 2 bone diggers, instantly all your sanity is gone. And if that thing jumped on me, I would have died.
Wait, just because you had no sanity?
Yeah. If it there's a move where it jumps in the air and grabs your neck, and even if you have full health, if you have 0 sanity, it will bury into your body and you instantly die.
That is definitely something to worry about. So what'd you... Oh, I was gonna say, what'd you come down here for, but you got the Treturga rune.
Yeah, I needed to get the Ramdao and the Treturga rune for this. And this chapter's still not done. We still have to do a hard part.
See ya, losers.
So in this room is a completely optional thing. Oh. I thought it wasn't.
30 seconds!
It's just more annoying.
I like how sometimes it doesn't even change color. It's just like, no, you gotta go to purple.
If you're really close to it, it never changes. You have to be like in a moderate distance.
Maybe that's why I noticed that. Trappers are like bees. They use their power and then they just die.
So these effigies, you get a ruby, and an emerald, and a sapphire one, you know, red, green, blue. You get 1 per chapter of this place, and if you get all 3 of them, then you can get the enhanced gladius for Alex at the end of the game.
Ooh.
But, yeah. It's quite hard to do so. This Zelotov horror probably 1 hit dead. Yeah.
Wow.
Zelotov monsters are really weak. Oh yeah, I can actually just regularly go now. Go. This is cool.
Ooh. Yeah, actually have to place it.
Oh.
This Tome of Eternal Darkness doesn't seem too important.
Alright, last gauntlet.
Purple. Swing. I mean, I understand it's a big sword, but swing it better, bro.
Yeah. It sucks so hard.
Are there any bone diggers in this one?
Yes, at the end. And there's a Chaturga horror.
Ooh.
That's why I just think that this chapter's like one of the most brutal in the game. I'm also recasting my enhancements on my weapons all the time because 3-point enhancements do not last long.
People don't ever really talk about this soundtrack, but it works.
It's really good, yeah.
Like, I would never like listen to it separately, but it really fits the tone of the game. So pretty much since you have red now, you're gonna constantly
once I get
enchant with red?
No, once I get blue, because blue is the dominant rune. I'm gonna use that against the Chaturga zombies, but you don't get it until next chapter. So whenever you play this game, it depends on which rune you pick. But Chaturga, you get the recessive one first, which for this is Zelotov. And then you get the alignment they picked in this chapter, which for us is Chaturga. And then the next chapter you get the one that Chaturga is weak against, which is blue, which is Ulyaoth.
Ulyaoth!
Oh, wow.
Pretty good. I remember this room.
Yeah, remember this?
Literally,
so it's been
600 years before?
It's been about 600 years since Pius was here.
Does he really?
An effigy resembling a warped angel shaped from a dark green emerald hovers effortlessly above the pedestal. Yeah.
Oh, it's you picked green because he picked red.
Yeah. We're getting the recessive god right now.
Chandra?
So if Chandra didn't interrupt us, I guess Karim would have became a vessel for Zelotov, just like Pius was a vessel for Chaturga.
Yeah.
I await you.
Who did this to you?
You were gone so long.
Oh my god.
I gave myself to
Oh my god!
mistress. She had me dragged from my bed, and in cruel revenge, flensed with knives. As the last blades were drawn.
Not only did she choose some random nobleman, but it was a nobleman that was already
She
married.
cursed that I'd only
No, I think he said a cruel mistress.
So much.
So I don't know, maybe,
for me.
but he probably should have been like,
I
hey,
have seen my folly and have already paid dearly. I see so much more.
now join me,
In death,
Simp.
I know the true value of the artifact which I asked you to find, and it is not for us to possess. If we are to be together again, you must make a sacrifice. Only when that is completed will we be together.
No thanks.
Sacrifice? Why should I do anything for you? You lied to me. Betrayed me.
All quite.
Don't look so good anymore.
Yeah.
You must forget the past. Despite who you are now, you will also become something more.
Babe, it's fine.
Just as I have.
Forget about the past, babe.
But the sacrifice
Yeah, become a
must be made.
ghost guardian like me.
And guard the
And to put in
artifact.
perspective how long he has to do this, This chapter takes place in 565 AD, and when he passes over the next artifact to the next guy, happens in 1460. So he does this for almost 9 centuries.
Wow. That girl, I mean, I understand she literally died, but, like, she learned nothing.
Yeah, she dragged Karim with her for, I want to say for no reason. Because she could do it? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, Simp's gonna simp, right? Is Maximilian next?
Yeah, I think.
Yes! I freaking love this music.
Hello?
Bum.
Hello?
Remember me, Alex.
Grandpa?
Ah, I'm going insane!
Is it really happening?
Yeah, buddy.
Spice jar.
Looks like there's a thing in there. A firmly sealed glass spice jar. The faint aroma of Arabian spices is tantalizingly emanating from it. There's a piece of paper inside it. Should she
Yep, this
open
is
the jar?
Maximilian's.
Only a 5-point.
You know, I never noticed this. The spell he just cast is something called Mana Pool for us. It was Tear, which is summon, and it's the area room. I forget what it's called, like Magmortar, Red Morgar.
The future is yours.
Red Gormar. Yeah, that's the area spell. That's definitely the spell he just cast. It's called Mana Pool. That's really weird.
The pillar of flesh has been constructed. The master of chaos, the keeper of the ancients, is long dead. The planets will be in alignment soon.
Who is he talking
prepared
about?
for your arrival. I will begin
the
the
fourth
final
one?
incantation that will bring you
Mantarok?
into
Yeah, I think
our
he's talking
world
about Mantarok.
within days.
Mantarok's definitely the
Next
fourth guy.
millennium will truly usher in a new age. Your guardians, now prepare the gate.
Yes. Oh
I
yeah.
will not argue that I was shocked by the sudden mention of one of my ancestors, the distinguished Dr. Maximilian Roivas. It chilled me to my bones. Where had this ancient book come from? How had my ancestor stumbled upon it? I feverishly began to read more.
I'm really surprised there wasn't
Eager
like
to
a
learn his
Switch port of
story.
this game by like Limited Run or something like
It
that.
seems that Maximilian had
I think it's
inherited
just because
his father's
Silicon Knife
mansion,
just doesn't
just
exist.
as I
Or
had.
yeah, does Nintendo own any
Alone
right of
since the
it?
death of
It
his
might.
wife, and since his children had their own adult
And like
lives,
the MGS Master Collection
he
that's coming out, they
explored the
didn't
house to
port Twin
discover
Snakes,
his
they
family
ported
roots.
PS1.
Interesting.
So there might be some Nintendo ownership.
It just seems like the perfect game to be like, hey,
It'd be
Limited
awesome.
Run just came out
It
with
has
it, like
been
whatever.
2 weeks since the
It's
death
just
of my
perfect. You don't even
father.
have to really do anything
It
with
has
it.
finally come to me to look over the mansion. Now, I am truly alone and forced to start a new life here in Rhode Island.
This is a little known fact, but Maximilian
I
looks
intend to
exactly like I look
mention
right now.
Spencer also wears the
My
old
forefathers have.
powdered
Continue
wig
the
thing.
family
Oh, that's just how my hair naturally looks. I look like literally Edgar Winter IRL. My hair curls up like that and everything.
I have to make them.
They even have my mole straight on. Oh, and my body type. And my huge hands. Holy
This-
crap.
He's also a manlet. Look how tiny he is.
I guess he is. I was going to say he's either a manlet or he's like stocky AF.
Be American, pull out gun.
First American! I gotta walk to go get something from the fridge. Pulls out gun.
Be American, have handgun in toilet. Or handgun ammo.